everybody, it's Dana Tippit here from Remax, and today I'm talking with Mike Massey of Sludgebusters, and we're going to learn about sewer lateral and why that's important, how you do it, and he's the expert. So tell us why we need to have a sewer lateral inspection, what it does, and why you're important.
This is the sewer lateral that we're talking about. It's usually a pipe that sticks up out of the yard, and it gives you access to the main drain that goes to the city sewer. What you want to do is whenever the professional gets here, they'll take this cap off and they'll put a camera down inside the sewer cleanout and they'll inspect to see what the condition of the pipe is. It's really important to do this because if there are roots inside the line, if the line's broken and not in good condition, it can oftentimes cause a backup, and that'll bring all of that sewer water and the wastewater back into the house. So we try to avoid that up front by doing an inspection, making sure that the sewer lateral is in good shape. And that protects the homeowner, it protects the buyer buying the house to make sure there's no problems in the future.
So tell me how the camera works and what you really do.
This is the sewer camera. This is how we observe the pipe inside and outside. And what we do is we put this sewer camera down through the clean out and we go outbound toward the street all the way to the city main drain. And then we can go inbound toward the house all the way to the clean out inside. If you don't have one of these clean outs outside, then we go from the inside. There's a thing called a stack inside your house. That's the main drain. That stack normally has a clean out on it, and we can put the sewer camera in through there. And that allows us access from the inside. So no matter which way it goes, outside or inside, we'll be able to do the camera work and make sure the sewer lateral is in good shape.
And what are you looking for? What do you see down there?
Yeah, so some of the common problems that we see inside the pipe are going to be roots. It's going to be cracks in the pipe that change the structural integrity. And we're looking for degradation of the cast iron. When we go back and toward the inside, we're looking to see if the cast iron's in good shape. Is it scaled up? Does it need to be resurfaced? And that way we can give that information back to the buyer and protect them on the buying side to make sure that what they're getting is in good shape and there aren't any backups in the way.
So that black pipe can really crack? How does that crack?
Yeah, so cast iron has about a 50 to 75 year lifespan on it. And so what happens is, like this house right here is an example, after about 50 years, you get some degradation to the pipe inside. It corrodes, it flakes, it scales, and it causes things to get stuck on the way out to the main drain. And what we're looking for is to make sure that that pipe is in good shape, that it's not broken, that it's not scaled up. That way the water is flowing through well.
And sometimes there's a disconnect between the inside and the outside, right?
There is. So most of the time the cast iron is going to stop at the foundation wall and it's going to turn into either PVC outside or clay. And we see clay in some of the older houses built in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. You're going to see clay pipe outside. It wasn't until the 1980s that they started using PVC widespread.
Okay. So the homeowner is responsible from the inside, and then cities and counties are responsible for the outside?
Yeah, so St. Louis is a unique area, and St. Louis County is a unique area because there's some protection for the homeowner for the pipe outside. Normally the city and the county are not going to take care of any condition problems indoors. They're going to be worried about the pipe outside. And so it varies depending on which municipality you're in, but I would encourage you to research that and look and see what the details are about the city that you're located.
Because you pay for it monthly, quarterly in your sewer bill.
Exactly.
Sewer lateral fee.
Exactly.
Right? A couple dollars, something like that.
Every year there's a line item on your taxes, and a little piece of that goes to protect you, the homeowner, against any kind of pipe issue. So we're going to have a recording that's been made, and the homeowner is going to receive that with written instructions for them on what to do next. What are the next steps for them? St. Louis County and City, because they're responsible for the repairs, they're going to send a master drain layer out who is a licensed professional to make those repairs to protect the homeowner at that time.
Yeah. Why is it so important? Why are we making this video? Why is it so important for a buyer to do this on a house that they're not even buying yet, or they haven't purchased yet?
Yeah. So number one, you want to do this to make sure that right when you purchase the house that it doesn't back up on you, imminently. I think secondly, to protect the basement so that the sewer wastewater doesn't go backwards into the house, which is what happens when you have a mainline backup. all of the sewer water goes backwards into the house looking for relief, and it finds that in the lowest point, which is the floor drain. And so you're going to be inundated with sewer water in the event that you have a backup outside or anywhere along the main line. It's coming backwards, it's going to go into the basement, you're going to see it come up through the floor drain.
Is there a kind of a general price of what it would cost if there's some break in the line or if there's roots in the line, that sort of thing?
To the person who actually owns the home, they're going to pay a small fee, and this varies depending on the municipality you're in. They're going to pay a small fee, either an application fee or an inspection fee, and then the city is going to take care of a certain portion of the expenses thereafter. And it varies depending on where you are in St. Louis County or St. Louis City. It depends.
Right, because there's different municipalities, Chesterfield, Baldwin, U City, they all have their own little programs, right?
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Some
And
of
then
them cover.
The homeowner's responsible for the inside always?
Yes,
Always.
so 100% of the time, inside is a homeowner's responsibility. Sometimes you can work with the insurance companies to take care of some of the repairs inside. Most of the time, it's going to be the homeowner's responsibility to take care of the repairs in that cast iron.
Give us some tips on how, after it's cleaned out, how do you keep your sewer lateral clean? Give us some tips on that.
Obviously, number one would be to remove any trees within the vicinity that are causing that root intrusion, if there is root intrusion. Secondly would be to make sure that you're only putting things down the waste that belong there. So stay away from wet wipes, even though they say flushable on the package. Stay as far away as possible from that. The third thing you can do is just regular routine maintenance. It's just like anything else in a house. You know, you're going to want to make sure that you clean out the main line if you have problems every couple of years.
Right. So tell us, that's what you do, right? You
Exactly.
Tell us all that you do, your company.
Yeah. So Sludgebusters is a drain cleaning company. We do cleaning of the main lines, cleaning of interior lines. We do inspections. Any clogs that you have inside your house, outside your house, we're going to be able to take care of that for you. I also work with a network of licensed plumbers around the area that I refer work to. So if you have any plumbing issues under pressure that require permits or licenses for that work, I refer that work out to them.
Okay. And if the pipe's broken, can you fix that too?
If the pipe's broken outside, the city or the county is going to take care of that.
Right.
That's going to be under the sewer lateral inspection. If it's broken inside, yes, we can take care of it. So we would dig it up at that point if needed, and we would repair the pipe inside. Or if it's something small that we can take care of that doesn't need to be dug up, there are ways to resurface the inside of that cast iron pipe, put some epoxy lining on it, and make it like new.
Awesome.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so this is Ucky, this is gross, but it's really important. That's why I'm taking time to make the video in July, because it's awesome. Mike is awesome. Sludgebusters, you got to give them a try. Send them out, do the scope, get it cleaned out. Thanks.